Welcome to the Untrapped podcast, where we are motivated and inspired about success, small business, and personal development. And now, Keith Kalfas.
We're in the last few weeks of the season, and in the past I would be scared because I knew that I didn't have enough money saved up for the winter, and I would have to plow snow, find a job, go do anything, and whatever it takes, doesn't matter. And then a long time ago I learned what we talk about as the 30% rule, and 30% of all gross revenue that comes into the business gets saved, obviously for taxes, but then also saving 30% of all personal income. And so that's what I want to talk about here in this video. Is I can't believe I actually am just chilling right now. We got the last few weeks of the season. The sun happens to be shining today. I'm not all bundled up. It's a rare occasion, so I'm enjoying it. And I want to talk to you though, is that I feel calm inside because I know that, when we're done, there's enough saved up to pay all the bills all winter long. And it was never like that in my life ever before until I started planning it like it was an absolute must. And so here's a little tip I want to share with you by chance, if you want it. It's that a budget, creating a budget.
More of the Untrapped podcast right after this.
Jill's office provides friendly, professional receptionists for small business owners just like you. We can help answer your calls, and we can even schedule estimates and jobs for you. Try Jill's office today and get a $25 discount when you say Untrapped. Just go to jillsoffice.com.
So the first objection I had was, if I don't even make enough money to do that, how the hell am I going to save? When I was a young guy, I went to this wedding that there was like $500,000 spent on just this wedding. There was $150,000 in roses and flowers going up staircases and luges, like ice with people flipping shrimp, and these rich guys outside with exotic sports cars, and they're in their suit and ties smoking cigars. And I went up to him, I was like 15, 16, and I was like, hey man, you guys are rich, aren't you? He's like, well, we are wealthy. What do you do? He's like, well, I own a factory, I own real estate, I'm a surgeon, I do this. I was like, well, how do I make more money? And the guy was like, or how do I save money and become wealthy? Well, one guy was like, well, you got to save money and invest it. And then the other guy was like, well, no. He's like, I'm not even going to lie to you. First, you got to make enough money to even be able to afford to save. I was like, oh, that's like the question behind the question. And there's a book called QBQ, The Question Behind the Question. Check it out. And I read that book and I was thinking about it, and now I'll fast forward all these years. I was like, oh my God, I got to stay trapped living in this one-bedroom apartment with my wife, driving an old used truck, and we can't elevate our lifestyle. And just because we made a lot of money in June, July, and August does not mean at all that we can elevate our lifestyle now. And so what I did, in the peaks and the valleys, when the peak comes, you cut all that money and save it so you have money for the valley. And then you just pay yourself a steady payroll and then save for the dip in the winter. Let me know in the comments below if you plow snow. We stopped plowing snow and we focus on the media side of the business now, and I have other ventures that I do. Snow was stressing me out. I did it for 15 years and I'm just done with it for now. But back to what I was saying of having money saved up for the winter and creating a budget. What I'm talking about is a simple go through. What is your rent? Gas, phone, electric, insurance, rent, maybe car payment, car insurance, money for the winter, a little bit of oh shit money, and money for Christmas presents. I always add that in there. And what does that come up to? It might be as little as $6,000. It might be as much as $36,000. But whatever that number is for you, let's just say you have to have, I'll just come up with an easy number, $5,000 a month for, say, December, January, February, March, 4 months. It's $20,000 in the bank. That if you didn't bring in an entire penny the entire winter, you'd be able to make it through the winter. But now you need an extra $3,000 to $5,000 or whatever it costs to get started in the spring. So let's add another $5,000 on top of that, and you got $25,000. Oh shoot, you gotta have money for taxes. I don't know how much you're gonna owe in taxes. You might owe as little as $5,000 if you're paying your quarterly taxes all the way along. You might owe as much as $15,000 or $20,000 in taxes. I don't know what it is for you. But let's just say you paid quarterly tax payments and you have payroll and all that stuff set up and you only owe $5,000. Maybe you get money back. I don't know. Let's say another $5,000 for taxes. Now you're at $30,000, right? So I would write this down. I was like, oh my God, I have to have $30,000 saved up by December 1st. That was always the due date. Could be Thanksgiving for you. but it's pretty much the last day when the work stops. And so when the spring cracks and it's like March, April, we're out there working, I would already be thinking, oh my God, it's the end of the season now. Already, what am I gonna do? I just got out of this hard winter. So what happens if you're like a seasonal worker, you get really broke in the winter, and then by the time you catch up in July, it's just this endless vicious cycle. Well, I was like, dude, I gotta work 7 days a week and work constantly and raise the prices and sock away money and not buy shit and make sure I have that money. And I was able to save up like $24,000, and then I was out plowing snow, and I was able to make it through the whole winter. And then I started learning that this is a non-negotiable. And like, so basically what I'm saying, all the way back in April, as soon as you start making money, open up a separate bank account. This changed my life. I have like a bunch of bank accounts. Let me know in the comments below. I'll make a video. It's called Why I Have 17 Bank Accounts. A bank account for each different purpose. You could have a winter savings account. It's a one-way shoot where money goes in, nothing is allowed to come out. And then the whole point is when the winter comes, go out and hustle and do things to make money so that the whole goal is, can I go the whole winter without even touching my winter account? And I was able to make it to like February or something, and then I was like, started touching the winter account. But the funniest thing happens by the time spring hits. You watch that account draining, and now you're tapping off of savings. It's a very uncomfortable feeling for me, and it's so incredibly motivating that it just gives me the heebie-jeebies of watching your oxygen supply go down. And we all go through different things in life. Some things can pop up that you don't have any control over, that are really hard to deal with. That's what like the rainy day fun is for. Some things can wipe you out completely, and that really sucks. But I really think that it's all about how quick do you get up? How quick do you stand in the face of a challenge? If you got to spend a day or two crying and putting your face in the pillow and you're sick in bed over what happened, let yourself, if something bad happens, I'm saying, give yourself a couple days to cry it all out and get all that shit out, and then go look in the mirror and put on that war paint, get back out. I've had to go out in the freezing cold, and in Michigan, the winters get brutal, and do all types of shit for money. We were holiday window painting. I got a whole video about that. I'll put a link below. Making money, dude. We made like $4,000 painting Christmas trees and wreaths and bulbs on the windows, and we picked up restaurants and all types of stuff. Obviously plowing and shoveling tons of snow, subcontracting myself for an hourly rate, going out at 3 in the morning and staying out for 4 days straight doing snow just to make money. I've done construction, basement remodeling, painting, worked in restaurants, washed dishes, bartended, waited tables, worked in automotive care centers, pushing broom and helping and portering and driving parts. I worked in pizza shops. I've been a cook in a restaurant. I worked in an auto care collision, being a porter there, and washing and detailing cars. Dude, I've had like 32 jobs. Most of my life totally sucked. But what I love about having your own small business and being your own boss, it's a beautiful day, man. Especially these glasses, they're orange, so all I see is everything looks like it's brilliant. But I like how you can control your destiny and fall on your face and learn really hard lessons in your own business, and learn every customer is a new opportunity to get better and better and better. And if you ever find yourself upset and discouraged and crying and complaining of why it's not working for you, but it's working for this guy or this girl or someone else, check your attitude, because at the end of the day, sometimes all you have is a good attitude. Listen to a book on audible.com. This will scare you. It's called Man's Search for Meaning by Dr. Viktor Frankl. And that'll give you a checkup from the neck up about how good you actually really have it. So I just want to say, man, keep your head up, crush it. I hope you're making lots of money this fall, and I hope that you got a savings account for the winter. Create a budget. If you want a budget whiteboard video, let me know in the comments below. We're going to do a whole video especially on budgets. And I have a Black Friday sale. By the time this video comes out, you can still check the links below. It's my entrepreneur bundle. You can get all of my online courses, 7 online courses for the price of 1, including a small business finance and money management course. You get all that. Click the link below or go to keithkalfas.com. But anyways, I wish you the best of success, and I'm rooting for you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
This is Untrapped with Keith Kalfas.
Hey guys, and my listeners here on the Untrapped podcast, I have a special announcement, something I want to share with you. This Black Friday through Cyber Monday only, I'm doing a sale that I've never done like this before, and it's called the Entrepreneur Bundle. If you want to learn how to take your business to the next level, if you want to get your
finances impeccably organized. If you want to learn marketing, and not only how to market your business on social media, but how to maybe even get into influencer marketing, where you start a YouTube channel and you start building an audience online. That and all types of other great stuff I've packaged together in my brand new revised and expanded program called the Entrepreneur Bundle. It's a collection of all of my online courses all put together with brand new content. We're just finishing up filming a brand new small business finance course right now, and expanding my social media explosion course with stuff that I've never talked about, that I literally charge people $1,500 just to share it with them, because I just don't share the stuff on social media of things that I've learned that's taken me years to learn, and people that I interview who have 6 and 7 figure businesses, all inside of this bundle called the Entrepreneur Bundle. Go to KeithKalfas.com. Check it out now. If it's right for you, it'll resonate and you'll know it. You can literally get all of this for $247. Normally, this is about a $1,000 bundle, and it'll be only till midnight Cyber Monday. So check it out. Go to KeithKalfas.com and take advantage of all this stuff right now. Hey, it's Black Friday, and I'll see you there.